I would come into the room in my underwear and be a praying mantis and jump on the bed.
Are you ready?
We were born ready.
All right, boys, try and keep up.
Maddie and Tom get some new hobbies in Sonic 3. What's a hobby you have in real life that might surprise fans?
I think that's for you.
No, I think that's for you.
you.
It's so crazy. I recently said I need to have more hobbies because somebody was like, what do you do for fun? I was like, oh my God, do I have no fun? Like I like read, but everybody reads.
Cook?
I cook, I do cook. Some people
Yeah.
are like, you cook? I'm like, yeah, I love making cakes, like chocolate cakes. From scratch.
Hard for some people to believe that you cook?
Yeah, they don't think I can.
Why is that? Why?
I don't know. I guess I look like I
Seem
don't
a
cook.
cooker. Yeah. Huh.
I don't know.
I mean, I play guitar, I guess. But
You
I don't
do
know.
play guitar.
Yeah. Wait, you sound so
Because you sing as well.
disgusted by it. Yeah. Oh yeah, music stuff, I guess. Wait.
We need to find some stuff to do outside of
I'm
working.
too busy for a hobby. Car racing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I made that up. I don't.
Yeah, I know you did. I'm like,
No, I do actually. I just don't actually competitively race.
okay, well, be careful, please.
Just race through the streets of LA.
Oh gosh.
I collect animation cells from 80s and 90s TV shows. So I have like Pink Panther, Flintstones, Simpsons. Back in the day when they made animation, it wasn't on a computer. They hand drew all the cells. They would have thousands of them to make them move. I have purchased quite a few of those cells. So like I have, one of Homer that's from the actual show. And so I've collected those for like 10 years, where I've run out of room on my wall and people in my house tell me to stop collecting them. Yeah.
Do you have one that's most cherished or the first one you got?
The first one I got was a Simpsons one of Bart at the sink. That's the first one I ever got. Oh, I have a great one of Homer running to the bathroom in a great episode that I love. Those are probably my favorite. But I have an old one of Donald Duck. I'm a big Disney fan.
Really?
Yeah, I go nuts for that stuff. The goal one day is to get like a big movie one, like Lion King or Aladdin or Little Mermaid, but I think they're so expensive. I haven't jumped on them yet.
If you know me, you know that I love knitting. So I'm very into knitting and crocheting, and I'm also an author. And so I'm very into psychological thrillers and crime novels. Those are my things, like knitting and thriller novels.
What'd you like to knit?
Sweaters and hats. I made 3 hats last week just to come to London.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, hardcore. I don't mess around.
That's awesome. I used to crochet a long time
It's
ago.
so fun.
I should get back to it. My dog's obsessed with my dogs. And I love to do crossword puzzles and Sudoku, like word puzzly things.
Oh man, I don't have any hobbies. I'm a very sad individual. Video games. I love playing video games. I'm a big gamer.
What's one that you recently played that you've been enjoying?
Horizon, the Horizon franchise, Horizon Forbidden West right now, and Last of Us. I'm trying to play Last of Us 2 before the season comes out.
Is Horizon one you would like to see adapted for the screen?
I would love that. I would be really intrigued in how they do it, but I think there's so much depth within the story. Incredible game, incredible game.
Nice.
Assassin's Creed because I'm in it, but not to brag. You need something stolen? I am your man.
As an improviser yourself, how would Sonic do on an improv team? Thinking about how he knows a lot of movies and pop culture, would that either help him or hinder him?
I think he might go too pop culture heavy. I also think that you have to be patient. You can't just do joke, joke, joke. Sonic would have to make people laugh and do joke, joke, joke. So I don't know if Sonic would be great at improv. He'd be too worried about getting the laugh. But man, would I love to do improv with him. Or Jim Carrey, or Keanu Reeves. Someone in an interview today asked Keanu if he would do my show, and he said yes. If I can get Keanu Reeves on stage doing improv, I think I could stop doing improv. Nick Cage also said he might do it. These are 2 people that I think will say yes and then never do it, but it is a great feeling.
That's not true.
What are your favorite moments of improvising on Sonic 3?
I can't even remember because it's such a maelstrom of stuff, I come at it with a ton of prep and a ton of stuff and a ton of ideas, and then on the day I bring a ton more ideas and I make it really difficult on myself. And I think of things intellectually that I can do that I when I'm in this situation, I go, what the hell have I done to myself? Because now it's a physical thing, you know? So I really enjoyed the action sequence. I don't want to say what it is, but the action sequence where I get to play a scorpion and a praying mantis, and I did that for about 4 days. So when I thought of it, it was like, okay, this is gonna be fun. But when I actually had to do it, it was quite a task, but really fun. You know, the praying mantis is the very first kind of comedy routine I did for my mother because she was never feeling very well. So I would come into the room in my underwear and be a praying mantis and jump on the bed and come at my mom like that, and she would just start howling with laughter, you know? So it's kind of a little ode to that, you know, to have the praying mantis in there.
Was the line that you said to Tails improv about the assistant? The assistant
So the
line?
assistant part isn't improv.
Okay.
But the comment about being adorable, that was an idea I brought.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. I was like, come on, Tails is adorable, like hands down. Everybody thinks so. And I think Stone would say that. So, and they were like, that's great, let's do it.
I've been looking for like moments of improv because I know you improvise in this.
Sure.
So was B. Arthur Day a Ben Schwartz original?
Oh my God, I wish I could take credit. That was a Jeff Fowler original all the way through. By the way, I love this game. I'm trying to figure out which ones that I made up. That one is, we did it 100 different ways, but that was Jeff Fowler.
Okay.
Loved it. I'm almost embarrassed I didn't think of it.
Dude, I'm standing right here.
The Donut Lord is in this movie.
James.
What's your favorite donut?
My favorite donut is Boston cream.
Oh.
Oh yeah, all the way, Boston cream.
This is a great question. It's usually in Entenmann's, those multi-packs. I don't know if they have them in the UK, but in America we have these like packs that's the chocolate frosted, you know what I mean? And then it's a glazed, and then it's one whatever. The chocolate one is my favorite. And then the older you get, the more you realize that they're made out of all chemicals. But I love that donut so much. Maybe they're not all chemicals. There's a
It's all
couple.
good things.
There's a couple chemicals.
A glazed, I'm a plain Jane glazed donut. Just give me a nice, glazed, yummy, soft donut. Classic.
So when you have a pizza, it's probably just a cheese pizza?
Pepperoni. That's
Okay.
it.
What's the pepperoni version of a donut?
I don't like stuff on my donuts. Like
No?
some
You
people
like strawberry sprinkles?
No.
Yeah, no.
I am not interested in frosted flakes on it, like nothing like that.
I want to disagree with her, but I actually am with her. It's just a good old-fashioned glazed donut that's cooked really well.
And soft, like a pillow.
Well, you just crunched.
Yeah,
so what is
but
that?
like it's like, or it's like.
Yeah, do that slower. I would like just chocolate-covered donut or a glazed
Ooh,
donut
chocolate.
or a jelly-filled.
Oh yeah, like
Like raspberry jelly filled.
we're basic when it comes to
Yeah,
donuts.
but like donuts shouldn't be, you know.
All the
there shouldn't
donut
be,
people are gonna
too
come
many
after you.
accoutrements. Yeah, too fancy a donut, nobody needs it.
Favorite donut, glazed. Just regular glazed.
What are those old-fashioned ones? The ones that they're like glazed, but they're like denser. I try not to eat donuts because it takes you down a slippery slope. But, but I like them when they're there.
I would have to say because of my very finicky digestive system, I would have to go simple and go just a plain Krispy Kreme donut. Can't go wrong with Krispy Kreme, I don't think.
Got it, Donut Lord.